Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel, Better Together. I'm Dan.
And I'm Ra.
And today's video is on the back of or following the blog post that has just recently gone up, that we've put together some tips on if you're having a bad day, how to turn your day around. I know personally I've had quite a few of those days. What about you?
Every day.
Don't say that.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I do, and everyone kind of does.
For me, it's like, I realize, and I put this in my blog post as well, but like I get halfway through the day and I realize that I've been like super, like everything's annoying me. I'm really irritable. Like, God, that person was annoying, or geez, that song frustrates me, or like, why can't that coffee be better? And that's when I sort of realized, okay, maybe my day's not going as well as I
It kind of creeps up on you, does it?
Yeah.
I don't know, sometimes it's not a matter of me expecting the day will go a certain way and then I find a part of the way through that it's not. I think if I don't set intentions for how I want the day to go, then I feel quite lost and it's just gonna take on its own course. And then eventually it's like, oh, this day's a bit lackluster. Like I didn't achieve anything. I'm feeling annoyed, I'm feeling flat, feeling blur.
I think that's sort of the same as well. Like sometimes I'll be like sitting on the couch or whatever. Like I know that sounds sitting on the couch. Like
you gotta sit.
Yeah, no, I just mean like, I mean obviously I'm a stay-at-home mum at the moment, so you know, if Wesley's asleep or whatever, I'll find myself on the couch sometimes and just be like really tired or just not feeling like I can do anything. Like I'll be like, oh, I should really blog today. Oh, I just can't be bothered, or I'm so tired, I just want to go to sleep. And then I realize, hang on a minute, it's like 10:30 in the morning, like come on, like, get your act together kind of thing. And that's when I know I'm having a bad day and I should really do something about it, I reckon.
Yeah.
Like just when you know you're just sitting around and you're tired or you feel run down, you know, you might not actually be as tired as you think, or you might not be as run down as you think. It could just be a bad day.
Yeah, you could just be low on energy because you didn't choose anything to put your energy into. Because as I was kind of getting to before, is that if you haven't set any intentions for the day and you're just letting it coast along, you're not really in control of what your day is gonna
You're not really productive.
No, exactly. And no matter what time of the day it is, you can choose to do something and break that and feel as though you've achieved something.
Keep watching for our top tips on how to turn your day around. So first tip, if you're having a bad day and it's, you know, gotten to a little bit into the morning and you're just like, oh, feeling flat, not motivated at all, my go-to thing, the first thing I do, if I haven't already, is put on makeup and brush my hair. I know that sounds really silly, but have you ever gotten to like mid-morning and you haven't done your hair or makeup? Like you've had a shower, for example, but you were just kind of potting around the house and you're just feeling a bit like meh. Like, I find that if I'm feeling like that, and I just go and pop some makeup on, even if it's just really basic, like it could just be some mascara, a bit of concealer, maybe a bit of lippy, and then just brush my hair, I just feel 10 times better. I feel so much more productive, like I'm ready to go out and achieve something.
Yeah.
Like even just housework or washing I feel like it's a lot easier to do when I feel put together. If I don't feel put together, I feel a bit, like I said, meh, like I can't be bothered to do anything.
Yeah. I find that I don't wear makeup most days anyway. Even when I'm leaving the house, I tend to just put moisturizer on and leave the house with no makeup on. So there are a lot of days, whether I've been out or have stayed at home, where it gets to a certain time of the day and I still haven't got any makeup on. But I can see how that would pick you up because it does make you feel put together. There have been times when I have put makeup on to go somewhere early in the morning, like I have a meeting or an appointment or something like that. I just want to feel a little bit more put together, and then the rest of the day you feel like you've got a little bit more confidence and pep in your step. So then even if you have gone home and then all you're doing for the rest of the day is tidying the house or having a bit of lunch or whatever, you just feel that little bit more special, I guess. But yeah.
So I just find that putting makeup on, even like I said, even if it's only the tiniest amount, even if it's just moisturizer, like to be honest, it refreshes me, wakes me up, makes me feel more vibrant.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Tip number 2.
Tip number 2. I remember reading in your blog, Dan, that you mentioned that listening to uplifting music can really give you a boost if you're feeling flat.
Yes, yes. And Wesley's like in the background right now watching a movie, and the music just came on when we were changing the battery over, and Rara and I were just like, I'm walking on sunshine. So it really does work.
Yeah. It just goes to show that even if you're not feeling flat, music can really just oh, you and I don't need music anyway.
Right.
The last time we were out for something social, there was no music on, and we were just sitting there going,
we were dancing and there was no music.
and it was like, we were both doing it, and we looked at each other like, wow, neither of us.
We didn't even know we were doing it, but we were both like there with our drink, and we were just like bopping along. Subconsciously, we must have seen the other one and just started getting into the groove. But that just proves music can make anybody feel happy.
Even if you create your own in your own mind, no one else can hear it.
That's right. Yeah, if you are sitting around at home, then just crank some tunes. But I think the right music is the key. Let's not go crazy with some depressing music. Otherwise, that's
don't put on
work.
Adele. Don't put in anything like hard rock, unless that really makes you feel good and you can rock out. But we're talking about, you know, uplifting music with a message and a
like some Jessie J, like Masterpiece, or what was the other one I said on my blog?
I heard Raw on the way here by Katy Perry, and I was like, yes, woman.
Yeah. And you know what else as well? Firework by Katy Perry. I feel like that's really like, yes!
She's got some really good anthems for making you feel really strong and good about yourself. And the music as well, regardless of the lyrics, is just so catchy and uplifting.
Yeah, it really gets
you
going.
Can't help but make you feel good. So that's a very good one.
Music. Definitely. Yeah. But if that doesn't work, so if you put your makeup on, you put the music on, and you're still feeling flat, or if you just don't like listening to music, let's face it, not everyone does. You know.
I don't know any freak that
No, I don't say that.
But I don't know any, but seriously, you don't like it. I don't know anyone who doesn't like music, but you might not be in the mood for music.
That's right.
And I was thinking as well that it might not necessarily be like you do these things in a certain order, and if that doesn't work, do this. If that doesn't work, do this. It's just like any one of these things that you can choose from could give you the boost that you need.
That's right.
You don't necessarily have to do all of them.
Yeah, or in any order, like you said. Just pick one that is most appealing to you and see if it works. Tip number 3, Tress.
Okay, go ahead.
Number 3. That's going in.
That's gold, Jerry, gold.
Tip number 3 is get your ass outside.
Get into that sunshine. Get that vitamin D.
Or invigorating cold.
Yeah, true.
It might not be sunny, it might not be warm, but I find the cold can sometimes just be as uplifting as the sunshine. Maybe not quite as much.
Maybe not uplifting, but invigorating.
Invigorating. Like it can really put an oomph in your step because it's like, whoa!
I'm alive.
I can feel.
And this one again is a bit of a on the fence one for me, because if it was sunny and cold outside, I would happily embrace the sun.
He doesn't want you to say it.
Not my day today. Yeah, I'd happily embrace the sunshine with the cold, and I can see that that's a nice combo. But if it was cold outside, it's only going to make me feel worse. I'd rather put a duvet on and sit inside and do something else that might boost my mood.
Just goes to show though that these are just tips that may or may not work for some people. But hey, if you're having a bad day, why not give it a go, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's worth a try.
But especially if it is warm and sunny outside, I love it. Like I step outside and it's like instant, like my mood is elevated immediately. It's like when it's warm and sunny especially.
Yeah. And can I just say as well that there's a big reason as to why we love doing this channel together as the two of us, because what might work for Dan and what she enjoys might not work for me, and then I might find something else useful that Dan doesn't. So it's really cool to hear two perspectives
Definitely.
and two lots of tips for different personalities. So
That's right.
it's a good contrast
I love
sometimes.
it. Tip number? Uno, dos, tres, four.
Tip number 4. I remember in your blog that I read, because I'm an avid reader of your blog, that if you're feeling down, that you can do something kind for somebody else.
Yes, that is a good one. And I must say, pretty much works every single time. It just is effective when you stop thinking about yourself for a second. Even if you're having a shitty day, it can be really difficult to put your own thoughts and feelings aside. Really, really hard, because the last thing you want to do is put effort into trying to make someone else feel better when you can't even make your own self feel better.
Yeah.
But it works. It really just, like, I don't know, is it the gratitude that you get, you know, from the other person, especially when it's completely out of the blue and it's a surprise. In my blog, if you check it out, you'll see, but if not, if you're not a reader, that's cool. But I'll tell you the story. So last week or the week before, I was having a really bad day, and it was about 11:30, I think, maybe mid-morning anyway, and I was so grumpy and grouchy and feeling really so I just decided that I was going to pick up a coffee and some morning tea for my husband, who fortunately, I'm lucky enough, only works around the corner, and surprise him with it at the office. And it was really, he was just so blown away. He couldn't believe that I actually did that. Like, I didn't call ahead and tell him I was coming.
Yeah, it was a surprise.
It was a complete surprise. And just the look on his face, it was just, it really turned my day around. After that, I went home, I was driving home, and I was like, yep, I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does feel good to make others feel good.
Yeah.
For sure.
And the rest of my day was fantastic after that, because I just got that boost of positivity.
Yeah. And I like about this tip as well that it works for single people who don't have a partner to do that for. You can do it for your work colleagues, like you were saying, and
Yes.
you could even do it to a total stranger. It's like give someone who's busking some change.
Yeah.
That can boost your mood.
Yeah.
And I think off the back of that tip, I was thinking about it today, that doing something for somebody else can really boost your mood, but doing something nice for yourself as well, because I find that when you feel you least deserve it, it's when you most need it.
That's
so
true.
do something really nice for yourself as well if you're feeling flat, and you know, have a think about, you know, maybe you'll feel like, oh well, I don't deserve that, my day is really crappy, I'm really crappy, why should I make myself a coffee, why should I have a nice long bath, why should I take myself to lunch? So have a think about why you feel like you don't deserve it, and once you've realized what that thing might be, forgive yourself for it. If you feel bad that you've done whatever this thing is, and yeah, you obviously feel bad, so forgive yourself for it and move forward, and then reward yourself. Do something really nice, because like I say, when you least feel you deserve it is usually when you most need it. And if the reason why you feel you don't deserve it is just some crappy reason, like you don't think that you look good enough or you don't feel good enough about yourself, just try to be kind to yourself and give yourself some self-care and go, these thoughts are so silly, I am worthwhile, I am. Hello kitten.
Aww, titties. Oh, she's hungry.
And I'm covered in fur. Yeah, so caring for someone else and doing something nice for them is an excellent tip, but do something nice for yourself as well.
Good tip, Cara.
Thanks.
I like it. Nice little add-on there. Very good. Next tip.
Number 5 is smiling.
Yes, smiling. That's a good one.
Makes you feel good.
I read somewhere that smiling can trick your brain into thinking that you're happy. And
I've read that also.
And I've also put it to the test. And it works.
Even better. I took it on the road.
It works, let me tell you. I was pretty grumpy the other night. Everything that Ricky was saying was pissing me off.
Real talk, hashtag real talk.
Yeah. And in fact, anything and everything was making me angry, not just Ricky, poor Ricky. No, it was literally everything. And I was just sitting there and I had the biggest frown, and you know, it was like late at night and I was just like, could feel the frown lines like getting deeper. Like I was just sitting there and I was like, And then I was like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Hang on a second.
And so I was like, but I was so grumpy, and I was like, oh, I remembered that thought about how if you smile, it can make you happy. So it took everything in me to smile. I was that grumpy, and I did it, and I felt like a tool. Have you ever tried to smile when there's nothing to smile about? It's so, you feel like a tool. So I was like, I forced, and I was like, this is stupid, but I kept the smile on my face, and it actually worked. It took about 30 seconds to a minute, I think, and then I was like, oh yeah, life's not so bad. And it really did trick my brain into thinking I was slightly happier. So I definitely recommend that. Force yourself to smile. It works. What about you? Have you ever tried it?
No, because I'm really stubborn.
That's how I felt when I went to force it.
I was like, I'm gonna smile, I'm gonna smile.
Yeah.
And I feel like an idiot.
But you do feel like an idiot.
Yeah.
But it does work.
But I think in addition to that, is if you find that you're frowning and trying to smile is going to give you that boost, also have a think about how you're sitting. If you're sitting there slouching,
That's true.
it's going to make you feel down. So just be aware of yourself and go, all right, I'm going to sit up straight.
Louise, we got a baby and a cat.
Crazy house. Yeah, so
Posture.
yeah, sit up
Shoulders
straight
back.
And be aware of yourself. And
Boobs out.
yeah, if you got them, flaunt them.
Smile
And
on
if you
your
don't got
dial.
them, stick your chest out.
Have you seen that kitchen? Put a smile on your dial. We'll see you in a little while. Goodbye for today. We'll see you again. Put a smile on your dial. We'll see you in a little while. From Bob and all his friends. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Oh,
Yes, I do know it.
Clearly that's a yes.
So do you know that song? You're like 2 words in and I'm like, yes, I do. What a bop.
That was awesome. That was so good. We nailed that.
We used to, me and my friends, we used to laugh and be like, put a smile on your dog.
put a smile on your dog.
We used to think that was so funny.
Why are we friends?
It was before our time, so
Oh.
you can rest assured that you didn't know me then.
You have grown since then, Cara.
Oh, I still think it's funny now, clearly, so not so much. All right, back to the tips.
Next tip, exercise. I know a lot of people probably don't want to hear that, especially this one. And it's
Do you want to feel worse? Exercise. No, don't listen to me. Do not listen to me on this one. I've got nothing to say about this one. You take the lead.
Well, exercising, even on a good day, is super, super hard. So I can definitely understand if this is not your go-to pick when you need a pick-me-up.
Yeah.
But like I say in my blog, one of my favorite quotes is Elle Woods from Legally Blonde, when she's like, exercise gives you endorphins. Endorphins make you happy. Happy people just don't shoot their husbands. They just don't. So yes, that's right. Exercise does gives you endorphins, and it does make you happy. So if you can get your butt up off the couch into gear and do something, even if it's just like yoga or going for a walk or Pilates, anything like that. Just, it doesn't even have to be high intensity. Like,
can dance around your living room if you want to.
yeah, anything that you get your heart pumping, you get your body moving, you'll release those endorphins, and it will make you feel better. I know I'll do a proper workout, even if it's just yoga or a bit of like, some squats or some like weights, just like 3 weights. And I always feel like I feel so good afterwards. Like, it's so hard to get motivated.
It is.
It's so hard, but I do feel amazing. Even while I'm doing it, I'm like, oh, this is stupid. Ugh. But then like after I've done it, I'm like, yeah. I feel so good. And then I'm like, what's next?
I'm actually guilty of going, it's going to sound like it's not me, but I swear down, this is true, this happens to me, is that if I do finally get up the motivation to exercise to improve my mood, I find that I take on too much because I like it so much. I'm just really stubborn to do it in the first place. But once I have done it, then it's like, I could do this all day. It feels so good, I could do it all day. And then the next day I'm so sore because instead of just doing a little bit and reaping the benefits, I'm like
taking it too far.
Let's do these squats, let's do these lunges, let's do some weights, let's go for a run, and then I just
And then that's her done for the year.
Exactly, that is so true. It's a big mistake of mine when it comes to exercise, is that I do go too hard too fast once I have the motivation, but then because I get so sore and tired from it, I'm like, well, now I can't work out for another 2 weeks, and then when that time passes, it's like, oh, I've got to get the motivation up again.
Yeah. Plus last time it was so sore afterwards.
Yeah.
I just don't want it.
God, that pain is so good though.
Yeah.
That workout
Oh,
pain.
God,
nothing
it's
beats
best.
it. It's so good.
Trying to walk up the stairs the next day after you've done like 100 squats. 100 squats. I wish.
You'll get there.
After you've done a lot of squats and you're walking up the stairs and you're like, oh my butt, or even better, lowering yourself down onto the toilet. Like when you have to sit down and your butt and your thighs are so sore, it's like, ah, but it feels so good.
It's so good at the same time. It makes me want to exercise now that I've
I know.
said it out loud.
Should we work out?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yes, give exercise a go. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. All right, I think we'll leave it here for today. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there are a few extra tips that we have in the blog post that we've put together on the website. We'll link it down below. So if you want to go and check those out as well, there's a few extras there. Have a read of them. And yeah.
Hope you have a great day.
Yeah.
And if you're
enjoy.
not, try something to give yourself a little boost.
Yeah.
And we're only the ones who are in control of our own happiness and what kind of day we're gonna have. So
Life's too short to have
if
a
you
bad
want to
day.
change it, change it.
Yes.
No matter how stubborn you feel, just do it.
Do it.
Do it, do it, do it.
What about Ben Stiller from, what's that movie? No, Ben Stiller from
In any other Ben Stiller
Starsky
movie.
and Hutch, when he's like, just do it, just do it, just do it, just do it.
I haven't seen it.
Anyway, just do it.
Just do it.